welcome back to this place. If you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, and today we are watching Season 1, Episode 9 of The Last of Us. This is the last episode of Season 1, and Season 2 is not out yet, so we're finishing up our current Last of Us journey with this episode. I am excited and nervous because I know how the last bit of the game goes, so I'm really excited to see how they adapt that to the screen. I think that this show has done an absolutely incredible job of adapting it so far, so I can't really imagine that they won't do as equally as incredible of a job in this last episode. So last time we met David and James, we had a little Troy Baker cameo, and we discovered that humans are indeed the worst monster of all, as we have long suspected. And Ellie got, a bit more trauma piled on top of all the trauma that she already has. So that's kind of all the intro that I feel like we really need. Let's go into this episode and see what else Ellie and Joel can go through. Oh, is this Ellie's mom? Also, I feel like I recognize that as the actress who played Ellie in the game, right? That would be cool if they made her mom. Get your knife, stab, knife. Yeah. There you go. Oh my god. She must have pushed when she was stabbing. Holy shit. Oh no, she got bitten. Little tiny baby hands and feet. Oh my goodness. She can't take it. Oh my god, that baby is so cute. Why? This is upsetting me.
You fucking tell him, Ellie.
How are you feeling? This is really sad.
I got you. It's okay. It's okay.
Is that the first time that we've had a scene before the opening credits?
Anna.
Okay, so she's still alive. She hasn't turned yet, or... Oh, she was holding it at her neck.
It's not your fault.
We were delayed getting out of the zone.
She's hungry. I cut it before I was bit.
She's lying.
Before.
She's lying.
I can't. How long have we known each other?
She's so sad.
I can't kill you.
Yeah, of course she can.
No, please. 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 No.
There's other people there. Damn it, this episode is gonna be fucking hard.
Have you ever played this? Boggle? It's a word game. If you want to beat me at something, it would be this. Well, all right.
She's still traumatized by what happened, I assume.
You want to learn how to play guitar? Ellie?
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
She's not doing so great.
Whoa.
Damn it, Ellie! Shh! You stay there!
You gotta see this!
Ellie!
Up here!
Ellie!
I have a feeling I know what part of the game this is, but we'll see. If something with a very long neck shows up. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, that's so cute. Stop attacking Samuel. I'm scared.
I won't.
What are you doing?
It's all right.
It's so cute.
Can you hurry up? Come on.
You can feed it. They like noms. I think it's CGI, but I can't tell. Because they could easily get a real giraffe and just feed it, right?
So fucking cool.
I mean, I love giraffes. I have fed one once,
Where's she
and it was
going?
incredible.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Oh, there's so many. I don't remember there being a bunch from the game. Maybe there was, and I'm just remembering wrong.
Maybe there's nothing bad out there, but so far there's always been something bad out there.
We're still here, though.
I know.
It's not a blessing or a curse, though.
I'll follow you anywhere you go. But there's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
Well, we'll see.
So what was wrong with you?
Just for this.
The guy who shot and missed. I figured that would have happened later.
No. Second day.
Well, I gotta hand it to the army people. They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
It was me. I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh. Oh. I didn't remember that. Makes sense, though, with his character.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
No, I don't think so.
It wasn't time that did it.
Well, it's you? Nope. I can't. I can't do this.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too. You know what I'm in the mood for?
Chinese.
Shitty puns.
Oh.
I just guessed. Maybe I'm in the mood for Chinese food.
People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon?
No, it's topical.
Oh, I love this one. Moon rocks taste better than oak rocks. Why?
Because they're,
That's terrible.
Oh,
That's
fuck you.
that,
That was actually
I was gonna say,
good.
'cause
That's a
they're
0 out
from
of
outer
10.
space.
All right. What did the green grape say to the purple grape?
What's got you so blue?
Breathe, you idiot.
Those are 3 out of 10.
Oh,
Seven.
fuck,
Give
fuck,
it a
fuck, fuck.
5.
People!
5 out of 10.
People! Excuse me.
Ellie!
How dare you? Hospital, I'm guessing?
Where is she?
We lost half our crew crossing the country. I had 5 men whose only job was to protect me. I still almost got killed.
How'd you do it?
How'd you do it?
Because he's fucking
It was
Joel.
all her. She fought like hell to get here.
She would have been dead on day 1. You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. But I owe you. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
What surgery?
Here's where it all goes
Our doctor,
to shit.
he thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers. And then we can give it to everyone.
And then they'll think everyone's
He thinks it could be a cure,
a
Joel.
cordyceps.
A cure.
Everyone, all the cordyceps think everyone's a cordyceps. So it doesn't.
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
Ooh, does it?
It does.
That'll kill her.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
To be fair, there might be.
We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now! Oh!
Well, you should have given her the choice. If it's her life, maybe she would have gladly given it to save everyone.
I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised. So I do understand.
She loves her
I'm the
too.
only one who understands. I'm sorry.
The thing is, you didn't already lose a child.
I have no other choice.
So you can't understand it from his perspective.
I do.
He's gonna fuck all y'all up. I'm just saying, that's what's gonna happen.
If he tries anything, shoot him.
Ma'am, you just said that you lost half your men, and he, with a 14-year-old girl, made it. You think he can't take out the other half of your men? Have you met Joel? Have you met him? Let me just tell you right now that you don't want to be the ones to get between Joel and his
The fuck are you doing?
surrogate
Keep walking.
daughter.
I said keep walking.
Did he shoot him in the dick? I did a lot more ducking and hiding. Joel's just like, fuck it. He's killing a lot of people. A lot of people. Remember that scene earlier though, where he's like, it wasn't time that did it? Marlene should have been there for that, because then she would have known. Look, I'm not condoning him killing a bunch of people, but I'm just saying, like, it makes sense, you know? Look at that chunky elephant, damn.
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her. Move!
Oh my God. Please.
Cover her arm. Fast. Turn around.
I don't remember if he kills them or not, so. Good thing that elevator works. Imagine he had to go all the way down the stairs. He trips. They fall. Sorry. Yep.
Can't keep her safe forever.
But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide, huh?
Well, you didn't give her the
I
choice,
think she'd want to do what's right.
but you didn't give her the choice either. So where's your moral high ground?
You know it.
Like, sure, she probably would have chosen that, but I also wonder what Joel would have done had you
It's not too
told
late.
him that she
Even
chose
now.
that.
Even after what you've done. We can still find a way.
He killed the doctor.
They were running some tests on you. And some others.
Oh.
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them.
He's telling a big old lie.
The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work.
He's gonna shoot her. From what I
They've
remember.
actually... They've stopped looking for a cure.
Sam, stop crying.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
I wish he would have
We'll find you some new ones on the way.
told her the truth.
Are people hurt?
Yes.
Is Marlene okay?
Nope.
I'm taking us home.
I wish he would have been honest with her, you know? Just told her the truth. Like, I think she would have been upset, but I still think it would be better than to lie.
Let me go.
He can't.
You've just come after her.
Yeah.
Well, she got us close enough. We gotta walk the rest of the way.
I still feel like Ellie can't be the only
We've
one.
got a 5-hour hike. We can manage that. Remember?
Yeah.
Definitely different kids.
How so?
Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. So that, she was taller. She had a killer smile. Again, not saying that you don't. But you know why I think she'd like you?
Why?
Because you're funny. I think you would have made her laugh. Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah, bet I would have.
I feel like that was an awkward conversation.
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Yeah.
Her name was Riley.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know it.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You can feel like you've come to an end. And you don't know what to do next. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear
want.
to me. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
I mean, after everything he's done, what's one more lie? Question is, does she know it's a lie? Will that change her perception of him?
Okay.
That felt like it went by really fast. This is as far as I have played in the in this world, you know, in the games. I haven't played the second one, so I don't know if she knows that he's lying. I don't know if she like clocked it based off of the way that she asked and the way that she looked at him when he answered. I'm gonna say that she knows it's a lie. That episode was just like blink and it's over. I like the way that they adapted certain things from the game. Obviously, that sequence usually takes quite a bit longer in the game, the hospital sequence. But yeah, you're also like, or I was crouching and hidden a lot more of the time. So it makes sense that they just make it like a montage of Joel, you know, killing a bunch of people. I think it's interesting because in the last 2 episodes, I think they've really showed the lengths that Joel will go to protect the people that he loves. Ellie in particular in this case. And I think that we, the audience, are supposed to realize that those lengths aren't good or moral or right. But I think we're also supposed to understand, like, why he does it, right? Like, he's not necessarily the good guy. In fact, you could argue very convincingly that he's the bad guy in this situation, but we still kind of root for him because we've seen his entire story play out, right? Like, we understand the love that he has for Ellie. We understand where that comes from. We understand, like, how devastating it would be for him to lose her. Now, my only thing is, well, not my only thing, but the thing that I can't help but think in the watching this, and I think in playing the game too, is that Ellie wasn't given the choice. You know, she wasn't told the truth and given the choice to make. In the end of this episode, we see, or near the end of the episode, when Marlene and Joel are having the conversation in, like, the garage, when Marlene says, you know, if this were up to Ellie, you know that she would choose to do the right thing, to, like, sacrifice herself for the good of everyone else. And I tend to agree that she probably would have made that choice. However, Marlene didn't give her that choice either. You know, she's like, Joel, you're making this choice on her behalf and it's not right. But she's saying that from the place of also making the choice on Ellie's behalf. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, there's definitely a bit of, like, hypocrisy in what she's saying that I think should be taken into account. Now, do I think that it was a very hard decision for Marlene? Yes. Do I think that she wanted to make that decision? No. Do I think that she would have preferred for Ellie to live and be happy and have a full life? Of course. We see that she was very close with her mother. We see in this episode she promised to protect her, you know, and I think that that was always Marlene's intention. And I think that Marlene was willing to sacrifice a person that she loved, like a daughter, in order to save the world. And I don't think that she took that lightly, and I don't think that it was an easy choice for her. So I do think in that way she understood where Joel was coming from. However, what she didn't understand, or doesn't understand, is that it is different because Joel already lost a daughter. She was his everything, his reason for existing, for fighting, and he lost her. And he was, you know, he lost himself for a long time. And then this little girl gets placed into his lap, and he has to protect her, and he has to become her surrogate father in order to take care of her. And so he put himself, well, that role was put on him. And then he decided to take the mantle of that role and just, like, cling to it for everything. You know, he couldn't, like, he started loving this girl like she was another daughter to him. And then you're asking him, after knowing what it feels like to lose a daughter, to willingly lose another daughter, when he only survived losing his first daughter by the grace of a flinch, you know? So it's like, of course it was going to be too much for him. Again, I'm not excusing all of the people that seemed like they were good people that Joel killed, but I do think that it's a hard choice. And I think that we all like to think that we would be willing to sacrifice the person that we love most in the world to save everyone else in the world. But I also just think that, like, it's really easy for any of us to say that not in that situation, sitting on a comfortable couch, you know, in our houses where we're not faced with that horrific choice. So, yeah, I can't say for sure what I would do. I know that I love Star Trek, and Spock believes the lives of the many outweigh the life of the one, or the lives of the few. But I don't know. I think that, I'm being honest. I don't know what I would do. And yeah. I mean, obviously, I think too, there's a difference in like sacrificing one life and then being like, I will kill all of these people in order to save this person that I love. I don't know. I can't say what I would do in Joel's situation because I'm not in Joel's situation. I've never had a child. I've never lost a child and then found another child that I love and, you know, bonded with that. You know, I can't put myself in his perspective. Like, I can try to imagine how hard that must be from his perspective, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious to see when Ellie finds out the truth, because I can only imagine that it's a when and not an if, because it doesn't make sense that she would never find out the truth, especially with the way this ended and the implication that she knows Joel is lying, at least to some extent. So I'm curious as to what happens when she finds out the truth, how angry she is at Joel, if she forgives him, what sort of complicated relationship that she's going to have with herself. I wonder, that doctor is dead, but could they find another doctor? Like, would Ellie be willing to try to find another doctor, try to make that sacrifice? You know, I don't know. I'm very interested to find out, very curious to see if she is faced with that choice, what choice that she makes. Would love to play that game and have to be in that position to make that choice, you know, because I'm definitely a choice-based game girl. Yeah. I like when my choices, you know, determine the outcome. It's also very stressful when that happens, but it's fun. I also, to take it to a slightly lighter subject for a minute, I really liked the giraffe scene with all the giraffes. I do feel like I remember there being a few giraffes now that I think about it in the game, but that was a really cool scene. It's always cool to see Ellie juxtaposed with, you know, I was gonna say like mundane things that we're all used to, but I get just as excited when I go to the zoo and I get to see a fucking giraffe and I get to feed it. So I don't know if it's like a mundane life thing, but it's so cool to see her come alive with those moments and those experiences, and to see the childlike happiness and wonder in her, because I do think that this world doesn't allow people to be children, and it doesn't allow that sort of frivolity and carefreeness that childhood comes with. So it's cool to see her have those moments. I also really liked that they had the actress who played Ellie in the games be Ellie's mom in the show. I just thought that was a really beautiful way to include both Troy, and it was Ashley Johnson, I was correct, in the game, or in the show, and to be able to like tip the hat to both of them for their excellent portrayals in the game. She really got me. The mom, just seeing like her give birth to a baby that was such a tiny little baby, and like the tiny little toes and the tiny little hands, and like just to mentally put yourself in her position and to like imagine that you gave birth to this little baby and you had this hope that you would get to raise the child and love it, and then you know that you'll never get that. It's just it's just very sad, you know. It was a great performance by Ashley, and it was just a great moment, and it was very fucking sad. It was very fucking sad. I also don't remember from the game Joel trying to shoot himself, so that was a really good like moment and conversation that they had. And I like that he said like time didn't heal the wound, you did, because, well, he doesn't say you did, but the implication is there, right? That also really got me. I don't know that that's necessarily the healthiest thing, because like, does he love Ellie for Ellie, or is it transference? Like, is he just, you know, insert daughter here, sort of transferring all the feelings he had for Sarah to Ellie now, and like using her as a surrogate, like I will protect her in the way that I couldn't protect Sarah, sort of thing. I don't know. I think that he loves Ellie, and I think that he cares for her separate from Sarah, but obviously I think that it's probably all jumbled and mixed together also, because how could it not be? Like, he never dealt with the trauma of losing Sarah. He never processed it or properly grieved her, you know, or the life that existed before the cordyceps. Like, I don't think he ever did. So it's hard to say that this is like a healthy relationship between Ellie and Joel, but I still find it very touching, and I'm still glad that they were able to find each other in this really fucked up, messed up world. I hope that they don't have a falling out in the next season / game, because like I said, I feel like it's inevitable that she's gonna find out the truth, and I think it's inevitable that she's gonna be deeply upset by the truth. I just hope that she's able to understand where he's coming from and forgive him, you know. Oh, that's what I was, the ladder boost section was great. It just because it really felt like the game on screen, you know, as well as like the hospital section, even though it was more rushed, and again, lots less ducking and hiding than I did. But I liked him leaving his weapon and then picking up the guy he killed's weapon, because, you know, it's, you know, you loot in games and you pick up the weapons and you pick up the ammo and you pick up the medical supplies and all the things, and it's the best because I love looting. So yeah. I also want to talk about really quick that I think the actress who played Marlene was perfect. Did someone say that she was the same one who played her in the game? I want to say someone told me that. Now that I've completed the series, well, up to this point, Marlene is portrayed by American actress and singer Merle Dandridge, who also provided the voice and mocap for the series character in the video game. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought someone had told me that, and I was like, yeah, because she's perfect as Marlene. Like, yeah, like, no notes, perfect performance. But I think the show does a really good job of showing us the other characters' perspectives that we maybe didn't get to see as much in the game, because we're so not entrapped, but like, we're so in the perspective of Joel or Ellie in the brief bit we get to play Ellie in the game, that it's really interesting to see like Kathleen's perspective and like Sam and Henry's perspective, and also like Marlene's perspective, and to see these moments of like Marlene having to shoot her best friend and save her baby, or Kathleen talking about her brother and all the stuff that he did for her. And like, even though I can disagree with like Kathleen and her stance on like killing children and, you know, X, Y, and Z, I think it still is really beneficial for the show to have those moments where we get to fully understand these characters and their entire perspective separate from who we are, aka Joel or Ellie. You know what I mean? So I just really, I really liked that in the show. All right, you guys, so that is going to do it for The Last of Us Season 1. Next week, we will be starting an entirely new show. What that is, I do not know yet because the poll is currently still going at the time of me filming this. But you should probably, by the time this is on YouTube, the first episode of whatever is next will already be on Patreon. So I will probably let you guys know down in the comments section if you're curious. I'll also probably make a community post so you can vote in the poll and let me know what y'all want me to watch. So yeah, that is it for Season 1 of The Last of Us. I will be back with Season 2. I might hold off on playing the game because I think it would be interesting to experience Season 2 differently than I did Season 1, having no foreknowledge of the, well, except for the major spoiler that I do know about the game. Aside from that, having no foreknowledge of anything else that happens in the game, I think could be really fun, depending on how long we have to wait, because I do also want to play the second game. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you will join me for whatever we watch next. Yeah, as always, you can watch the entire full-length reaction to this over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, and you can watch the next show I'm watching right now, the first episode, over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube. That is linked in the description down below. Until we meet again for Season 2 of Last of Us, or if you stick around and watch whatever I watch next, until then. Bye, guys!